Hello and welcome to GameRules.com. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Liar's Uno, the newest version of Uno to hit the shelf. Let's dive in and learn how to play. Out of the box, you will get an instruction pamphlet and a 112 card deck. The deck does contain all four of the classic colors, and each number has a regular version and a Liar's version. Please note that there are symbols on each card for those who are colorblind. So this is colorblind friendly. Regular number cards will be played face up, and Liar's cards will always be played face down. This white circle around the number and the fact that the number looks a little more wicked denotes that this is the Liar's card. Here are the special action cards for the game. All colored action cards, which we have skip, reverse, and draw two, are Liar's cards. So those will all be played face down. The Wild Draw 4 is also a Liar's card. They will always be played face down. And we have a new action card called the Wild Liar's Challenge card. And we'll go over how this works here in a little bit. But you'll notice that this is not a Liar's card. This is played as a normal card face up. And one fun addition that they added to this version of the game is the old house rule of sevens being a hand swap card and zeros being a hand passing card. So whenever a 7 is played, that player will choose another person at the table and swap hands with them. And whenever a 0 is played, everybody at the table passes their hand either left or right, depending on the current turn order. To set up the game, shuffle the deck, deal 7 cards to each player. Place the rest of the deck face down to form the draw pile. Turn the top card over to begin the discard pile. If an action card is revealed, ignore that card and turn over another card. If a Liar's card is revealed, treat it as a regular card. So this example will begin with green 6 as the top card of the discard pile. The player seated left of the dealer goes first. Here we'll play where the player at the bottom of the screen will go first. On your turn, you are trying to play a card from your hand that matches the number or the color or the action type of the top card of the discard pile. So here we're looking for a card that is green, that is a 6, or that is a wild card. Now, in this version of the game, if you have a regular card that fits and you want to play it, you can. Our player here does not have any regular greens or regular 6s. They are all Liar's cards. If you have a matching Liar card, you could play it. But you must play it face down. And when you play it, you must say what the card is. Now, in this case, you want to tell the truth. So let's say this player matches with this Liar card and they play it face down and they say it's a green 8. Once a Liar card is played, all the other players at the table have the opportunity to challenge. If someone challenges it, the player must reveal the card they played. If they were telling the truth, whoever challenged them must draw a card. If they are caught lying, they must return that card to their hand, and as penalty, they must draw an additional card. That ends their turn and play passes. One important thing to remember here is that you do not cheat. If you play a regular card as a Liar's card and you get caught, you are penalized by taking that card back and drawing 6 cards. So only ever play Liar's cards face down. For this first turn, they're going to play this green 8 Liar's card face down. They're going to say it's a green 8. And nobody is going to challenge them. That ends their turn and play passes left. Now, we continue play with the understanding that this is a green 8. So the next player must play a card that is green or an 8 or a wild of some sort. Let's look at their hand. They don't have any greens. They don't have any 8s, but they do have some Liar's cards. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to play a Liar's card. And since their Liar's card does not match, they have to lie. So they're going to play it face down, and they're going to say that that's a green 3. Our next player is going to challenge them. I challenge them. That's not a green 3. All right, the challenge has been laid. The card is revealed. Boom. They got caught lying, so they must take this card back and draw a penalty card. That ends their turn. We got the next player. This player does not have any 8s, but they do have a green liar's card. So they're going to play it face down. That's a green skip. This person does not want to challenge. This person does not want to challenge. We are skipped here at the bottom, so we treat that as the card that was proclaimed. So this player is skipped. And now this player must play a green card or a skip or a wild. Again, they have no regular cards they could throw on here. So they're going to go ahead and say, with this liar's card, blue skip. Well, our next player is flabbergasted. They're like, there's no way that's a blue skip. What are the chances? I challenge that. It's revealed. Oh, they were telling the truth. So this player is penalized with a draw. Okay, that ends our turn. We're playing with a blue skip showing. It's this player's turn again. And again, their only options here are to play liar's cards. So they're going to go ahead, play this face down, red skip. Nobody challenges that. Middle player skipped here. We go back over here. This player must play a red or a skip. Here we've got some cards they can play honestly, so we'll have them do that. They'll play the 4. Play moves on. This player plays a 3, and so on. Finally, the player here at the bottom of the screen gets a turn. They are going to go ahead and play this Wild Liar's Challenge card. When a Wild Liar's Challenge card is played, the person who played it picks a color. So in this case, we're going to say blue. Now, everybody else at the table must choose one card from their hand and play it face down. It can be any card. It does not have to be a liar's card. It can be a regular card, an action card, a wild card. It can be anything. However, you're trying to play the color that's been called if you can. So this player called for a blue card. This player has no blue cards, so they're going to have to lie. They'll go ahead and just choose any one card here, play it face down. For this particular action, if you play a wild card, it doesn't count as the color called. It's a wild card, so it doesn't match the color, and you're going to get penalized if you get caught lying. So they put down their card. Blue was called for. They're playing a red card. And then this player over here does have a blue card, so they're going to play it face down. After each player has chosen a card and played it face down, the person who played the Liar's Challenge wild card can choose any player and challenge their card. So let's say they want to challenge this player over here. That's not a blue card. So they flip it over and reveal it is not. They got caught lying, so they keep that card and they draw one as penalty. Since the first person challenged did not actually have a blue card, our player can continue to challenge people at the table. However, the challenge ends as soon as he finds a player telling the truth. All right, so now this player can choose to challenge player 3, or they could stop if they wanted. Well, let's go ahead and challenge. See what happens. They challenged. Oh, it is a blue card. Since that was a blue card, player 3 is not penalized by returning that card to their hand and drawing another one. The challenge is now ended because everybody at the table has been challenged. And if there was more than 2 other players, the challenge would still end because we found someone telling the truth. All the cards that players have chosen to play face down at the table are now put under the wild challenge card. Okay, so the person who got caught lying has to keep theirs, but the player who was telling the truth gets to get rid of it. And then if there were more players at the table, they would all throw their cards in under the wild challenge card. So that ends the player's turn, and now play passes to the next player, and they must play a blue card because that's the color that was called. And wouldn't you know it, they do have one, but it's a liar's card. So we begin play like normal. They play it face down. They say it's a blue skip. Nobody challenges them. Our next player must play a blue or a skip or a wild, and they're going to go ahead and play this. This is a yellow skip. Again, nobody challenges, so we go on. They're going to play this yellow 7. They say yellow 7. Well, the yellow 7 has the swap action on it. And let's just say this person over here challenges them. Okay, they're like, that's not a yellow 7. So we reveal that it is a yellow 7. All right. Since we are swapping hands, the penalty draw happens after the swap. So our player here is going to choose this hand because there's fewer cards. Now this person takes their penalty draw. And the same would go if a 0 was played. If everybody was going to pass their hands, the penalty draw does not happen until after the hands are passed. And that's how to play Liar's Uno. Just like regular Uno, as soon as a person gets down to a single card, they must say Uno. If someone catches them before they say it, they'll draw 2 cards as penalty. If a person ever empties their hand due to the wild challenge card, that player wins. If more than one person empties their hand at the same time, it's a shared victory. If your final card is a liar's card and you have to lie and somebody challenges it and reveals that you were lying, you do not win. You must take that card back and draw the penalty card. And that's how to play Liar's Uno. If you have any questions about this game, or if you have a tutorial you would like to see, be sure to let me know down in the comments. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to help us out, the best thing you can do is subscribe, ring the bell, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. All of those things really do help us out. I've got playlists for other games for you right here. And as always, keep on playing.